Welcome to the Jellis Bayside and Glen Eira Market Wrap, and I'm really happy to say that the start of 2019 has been far more positive than the end of 2018.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Mark. I think there's been so many distractions over the last 12 months with royal commissions and what have you, but one thing that we've definitely seen this year that's probably been the real focal point is a big shortage of property out there. And moving forward, I think that's going to get a little bit worse in the upcoming months. So it'll be interesting to see how we go in the next 2 to 3 months and throughout that winter period. But you can already see that there's going to be some strong competition, and buyers are already starting to get a little bit frustrated, which is understandable. But at the same time, there was a fair bit of stock late last year that stuck around. That's now gone, and we've got to move forward and see where this market takes us.
But I think there's, again, that confidence in 2019 that we're seeing gives us a lot more confidence. I think that when you get buyers asking you, what else have we got, there's clearly an appetite there. Yeah. And we've been fortunate to sell very strong clearances in the auctions that we've had this year and the private sales that we've managed. We just don't have the same number of homes coming back to replace those, which is creating a real shortage in the market. And if we're feeling that, then everyone's going to be feeling that.
I think last year the buyers were a bit unsure when to buy. And I think what we're seeing now is they're seeing the opportunity and taking that opportunity, which is, it's taken a little bit of time for that to happen, probably a good 6 months. But now we're starting to see people sort of really test the waters, particularly at auctions, and a lot of offers coming through. With a lot of the buyers now starved of choice and starting to make some really big decisions with regards to real estate. So properties that perhaps have been passed in and sticking around a little bit, now we're starting to see them sell, and we're starting to see some really good action at auctions, and which auctions started to become almost the secondary way of selling property, which has now become the favourite yet again, and I think that's just due to a bit of a shortage and good quality family homes attracting some really good family quality buyers, and they're out there and they're bidding away.
Yeah, we had some pretty serious price adjustments at the end of 2018, and people I think were sitting on their hands a little bit worried about what was really going on. I think now that they're a bit more comfortable with where they're sitting with the banks and what sort of borrowing capacity they've got, they've come back to the market with a lot more confidence. We're already seeing that. The numbers at opens are much better. We're getting competition at auctions again, and I think buyers are certainly being confident with what they're seeing in the market as well.
What we have seen though with the trend, and when you get a shortage of property, you find buyers are jumping suburbs. So we're seeing a lot of influence coming down from buyers from Stonington and the inner city, where they've been starved of property there and now tracking their way down to Glen Eira and Bayside.
Now that they know what they've got to spend, it might be a little bit adjusted from what it was, say, 12 months ago. Going forward, databases are going to be critical, and with 640,000 people in the Jellis database, it's clear that we've got access to the entire network. We've had tremendous success with referring people through our own offices here, but the reach beyond those offices to the whole network and through that database has been the key to the success that we've experienced in the first few months of this year already.
Even down to last weekend, you have a look at last weekend, our clearance rate was 92%. And this is supposed to be a softening market, or a market that has softened over a period of time. And to sell the amount of properties at auction that we did, and not only that, but they have competitive bidding and get above the reserve price, that really comes down to the team working really well, but having the right buyers get to that auction. That is the key. And those buyers coming from outside the area you're in, I think has been the success. If you're just relying on meeting local buyers, I think you're probably going to have a local price attached to it, if not less than that. But introducing people with a bit more money to spend, I think is the way to go in this marketplace for certain. So. And of course, Mark, just recently Jellis released the 2019 Suburb Report, which is for buyers, sellers, investors, and it gives them an unbiased view of data across the suburbs that they're in, and also some suburbs that they may be interested in purchasing.
And the one that they've done this year is just really gone to a totally different level. It's all online, you can log in, pick the suburb you want, look at different suburbs as you say. All the data there is just facts. Well, next start to 2019's been a lot better than I think we thought it might be at the end of last year. We're really excited about the tools that we've got and the way real estate's going to work in the next 12 months. So, really appreciate you taking the time to have a listen to us for a few moments and give you an update on the market. We look forward to catching up next time.
And good luck for the rest of the year.
All the best.